that we're talking about are one that research. So when the researchers are now excluded from decisions on their usage, then it means they are already created before they start. So we want to change this orientation, we want to change this mentality. Many of us, academic faculty, we just do this. It's just like ministry. It's like you are far of a man or a pastor. You are not there because of the money, right? You are there because it's a calling. And that's what it is, at least personally for me. And I know that is what it is for many of my colleagues. So it's a calling. It's not about, oh, proud every day before you make things happen. So I want to say that is the kind of group we are forming, the kind of group that is forward thinking that loves Nigeria, both in Nigeria and the diaspora. The kind of group that will be able to support our children. Instead of them carrying placard over the place, no water, no land, and fighting and destroying things because they are angry. We want them to channel that anger, that energy. We want them to use it constructively, right? So that is what we are doing because they are desperate to have a future. And if we don't support them to have that future, how is it going to happen? So we want to catch them down, bring them into that group, mentor them, and those of us that have the experience, whether, for example, we have research, we have different kind of research that are going on. Look at this lab. I was just telling my colleague, Dr. Yinka Banjo, I was just telling her that since when I've been here since yesterday, I didn't miss anything for not being in America, right? Even this lab, I didn't miss anything in my lab, seriously. The internet is super fast. The power is there and everything. So that is the kind of collaboration we want to feel like coming home and not feeling frustrated. And we want to look for opportunities to support our young ones also, to support our fellow colleagues, so that we can work together, so that we can, like, for example, one of the research that my team is currently doing. I mean, if we have the time, I will talk a little bit about that, but if we don't, maybe some other time. So one of the research is using LLM to generate, so that professors, faculty, teachers alike, they can always use it to prepare questions for their students and grade it. I'm not going to prepare questions for mathematics. I need mathematicians to validate that the quiz that are being automatically generated, and those questions are going to be adaptive as well. So that you can relax. Students are taking exam, you are just there, maybe watching video or something, because you know your students will not cheat. Because they can't even cheat, they can't predict the kind of question that will come. And they can't cheat from another person because whatever you are taking is not what the other person is taking. And most importantly, these questions are personalized. Exam is not about making people to fail. It's about making them to learn. So which means we want to meet you where you need it most, right? So the question will be dynamically adjusted so that it will be able to meet your need. For some might take an exam in 30 minutes and pass, right? The same exam, it's not as if some don't know it, they just need time to process it. And so which means the system will be able to understand and relate with you at your own level and then bring you up to that level. So that eventually the certificate you are earning, you earn it because you merit it. Who cheat because they are frustrated? Because they want the problem. I mean, you put someone that went to, let's say, Lagos British School, you put them in the same class to take an exam with someone that went to, please mention the name of the school. And then you want them to take the exam. The other person actually is smarter than the one that went to Lagos British School, but has never had the opportunity. Some of them have never touched a computer in their life. The first time you ask them to touch a computer is to use it to take jam. And they're going to pass. They first of all start to shake and balance and know which button to click before time is done. Then you jump such a student to say, oh, you are done. No, we want the system to understand you and bring you to that level, even from the day you get admitted into the school. And then you can be, after teaching is done, you can get back home, you can continue to learn without your teacher. And then the system will be able to come to your level and then gradually bring you to the level where you're supposed to be. And everybody will meet at that level. Some will finish and they are done, they are already at that level. It's okay for them to go and play soccer. While others need time to process it. But teachers cannot do this. We know how many students are in this, they are always together in the same class. So how many teachers can relate with each student at their level? No teacher can do that. But with AI can do that. So that's the kind of thing. And when we're talking about this, we're currently prototyping it for Java and system administration class. The ultimate goal is to make sure that when the model works well, the model can extend to other domains, other subjects. And we need collaboration. For example, if I train such model with resources from American curriculum, it's not going to work well within the framework of Nigerian curriculum. And so we need this kind of collaboration. We want to put our resources out there so that it can also meet up with the standard or the global standard. So that's the plan. So if you have not joined the group, please do join the group. And lastly, there will be a certificate at the end of the program. We want to finish on time today so that hopefully we will finish before June. So whatever we can do, let us just go ahead and start it. And we will try as much as possible to continue to collaborate, to talk, to discuss. Please don't let it end here. So we can continue to collaborate, to talk, to discuss about it. We'll give you all the materials, all the resources, and if you have questions, and I can see a lot of gurus already on that group, helping to answer questions, helping to attend to the needs of people. So please keep it up. Right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Yetunde Folajimi, for that word of encouragement this morning. Well, I also want to acknowledge the presence of our DG CEO, Dr. Olushola Odusanya, and I'm with this morning again. Let's give him a standing ovation for our DG CEO. Thank you very much. Welcome, sir. Also, this morning we have in our midst the members of staff of the National Center for Technology Management, from the Deputy Director, Research, in charge of training, management, and technology management, education and training, Dr. Maruf Sonny. So let me give him a round of applause.
Somebody should be typing on the.
We also have Dr. Maruf Orewole, Dr. Lomu, and Engineer Chadai, Mr. Luti, Sadani, Mr. Farida, they are all members of the National Center for Technology Management. We acknowledge your presence all here. And to our esteemed participants, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Well, we move on straight to the next agenda of the program, and we have been the keynote address from our own head of the Department of Computer Science, Faculty of Science, University of Lagos, Dr. Yinka, Chika, Yinka, Banjo. He also doubles as the chair of the Artificial Intelligence and Robotics Lab of this great university. Let's give her a round of applause. And she give us an address. Thank you. 10 minutes.
Keynote, 30 minutes.
Okay, so that I will not waste time. So I was basically for asking you again. I will not waste one time. I don't want to. So what I want to talk about is the having to pay. And because I know we're in education and we're talking about research and we're talking about innovation, so I was thinking of together because we are doing something in data science using AI. AI. We really need to understand, okay, where did we come from? How are we moving towards where we are going? So I decided to set this strategic collaboration for building research competencies of students in science education in tertiary institutions. Mind about that science here. It can be any education. As far as we have the interest, because I remember what the DD said yesterday, we should remove this, we should not stop separating science, arts, this. And it's a good thing, but I think it is in the higher level that it will work very well. Yes, so what I wanted to say, I'll just give you introduction to the topic and also tell you about what we do here. You know, you came into our domain and let us explain what we do as well. So I wanted to give us a little bit of how AI depends. You know, everybody, AI is the buzzword now. Everybody's talking about AI. Sorry, I can stay here. Now everybody's talking about AI and we have different generation of industrial generation, how things can be now. So, you know, the last talk I gave about industrial revolution, I thought that but I realized that we have to move away from 4. We are already in 5. So we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth industrial revolution, then working across the world, across the globe. But for Nigeria, for us to know where we are, we just tell us as we are moving fast. So we have the first industrial revolution that started when let's forget about the history, but what happened majorly there was that the steam power revolution, the example, steam engine, power. That was, you know, remember Sunday, you used to bring light in our social studies. Because I can see that there are people there that are very young. In your social studies, and light came to me, right? Now, we moved away from there and we have started using what we call steam engine. And look at the year that happened. That was 1760. None of us were born then. And it didn't happen. This started in our country, started in the Western world. But of course, we caught up with that. Right? When we caught up with that, those that I can't remember. But I know that nobody actually was born there. So we moved there and we moved into electricity, where instead of you using lantern and everything, switch and electricity comes up, right? That's how we call that second industrial revolution. Then we moved down to the computer revolution, what we call the digital age, where we now started using computer, bigger size, those ones that are so big, many friends that some personal ones that we have now. And that was around 1969. That was a big revolution that came after that. We moved again to the internet. So the internet revolution brought the whole change that we're having now. All this AI we're talking about if we didn't have this internet that came to be in 2000, the industrial revolution, we call that the fourth industrial revolution. From there, we moved down. That revolution, what they call the fifth industrial revolution. And what happened there? Because we have a revolution called the internet, I can sit down and be talking, and some people are already online, different countries, hearing me and seeing me. You know that what I call virtual reality, they are seeing me, they are seeing everything at the same time. That is what the internet brought. What happened is that in the smart technology, smart thermometers, smartphones, and saying where IoT, Internet of Things. You can stay anywhere and program anything and control it. And Professor Yetunde can stay there and talk and think in US. That is what we call smart technology. And now, it's not that difficult. Now, after that, we're going to move again. What is the next one? We need to know how do we sustain all that things. However, I want to say something. For this AI that we're hearing about, it came after the internet, that when things started, when internet came, they are in the job start, started now, started gathering information, and information becomes so much. That's why we have what we call big data. And just wow, out of a lot of things that came during what? Fifth industrial revolution. Why? Because we have what we call big data. We have what we call quantum computing. glass, take your things in the glass, you don't need to carry hard drive and move around. Started. And so AI is just one. So that we will not think that AI control, AI is everything that thing. No, I can't take it down, and you know what it means. Then after that, we just said, how do we sustain the revolution? Because we are having a lot of waste. We are the environment is getting depleted. What we call the climate change demand. So if it's not somebody like me, I was asthmatic, but 2021, I was diagnosed with asthmatic. Really, there is a holy grain in the air. They have enough of it. So they call it occasional asthma. And it comes during medicine when the body rest are much. But people have still medicine, nothing happens. So a lot of things have happened during the environment, and that's why climate change is moving things around now. So we're going to solve problems of climate change using this AI and all these things that internet has brought. So we're going to see how do we sustain our environment? How do you keep these things going? That's what we want to clear, but that's what we want to splitting energy with what electricity. Like we want electric and I will not split anything. So the environment will be clean. So that's where we are right now. You notice you see a lot of people giving a lot of them clean energy stuff, they are cleaning everything. Even things that were put are not supposed to be in the environment because they are causing climate reaction. I hope you're following. Yes. Hey. Let's see. Okay. So I just wanted to now to dwell on AI. I've already summarized how AI thinks, and AI is not one all. If you look at all our work, you will see that AI just depends on the power it has done. But because it's doing a lot, but that's not the only thing that came with the industrial revolution. So we started with in school, some of us secondary school, higher first degree down, undergraduate, even everybody here has touched school in one way or the other. Do you know that we saw mathematics, that we use all I said I can give people question before and said A plus B equal to C. And I give some parameters, give it A, and say use this, give you C, and say you find what B. Now in that process, you use your brain, right? Or heuristic or heuristic knowledge. You are going to try and do something. Sometimes might not work as you want, use what we call approximation. That's what we call heuristic error. And that's what we're doing, some of us are doing in mathematics. Then after we need what we call rule-based system. This is how I'm trying to give you how we enter into AI. The rule-based system is what we have a expert system. What is an expert system? We have automated a lot. Everything you want to do now, everything is I have to do that. You want to go to the doctor. Your data is already, you're taking symptoms of symptoms of malaria, symptoms of different diseases, and then automate exams, they store them in a database. So whenever you go to compare, they will match it, the symptoms will match what disease that is there. And that's what we call what expert system automation. Error. The rule base, when we have everything wanted to automate everything. After that, we moved data creeping system. Now, what is this data creeping system? That's when we started using AI. Remember, I said in the fourth industrial revolution, we have what we call the internet era. We have internet era. I can stay here and be talking, and they are recording it on Zoom, and that's what we call what? Video and voice data. Video and voice data. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, video and voice data cannot be analyzed on a normal way of what speaking over English because they are free and then there's a way you can use the normal way of analysis, and that's why we decided to do what we call machine learning. Now, machine learning came because we have huge amounts of data. Big data came because we have on internet. And now because we have all these things, that is before we call machine learning. If you don't have it, schools have been discovered themselves for machine learning. And that's what we're calling AI. What is AI? Using machine learning to design this like quickly. So I can decide to make this chart topic. Or I put sensors around and still say, oh, we have robots that that's what we do in this lab. Now, so because we are going to that level, just getting data that are more we can analyze. We move toward machine learning. So machine learning, there are a lot of machine learning that can do different things. There is what you can do for images, there's what you can do for videos, there's what you can do for text, that's what you have natural language processing, DCC. Now, because of those things, because different previous systems, well. So the machine learning that we have are actually that is neural network. So that like our brain, now our brain works. So we have the neural network, which is machine learning and getting.
No problem.
Then we have deep learning. Deep learning is the complex way of analyzing big data. So you know software deep learning, we don't have big amount of knowledge. So the other side of this machine learning. From there, we now suggest so we're seeing things wrong. We don't know where we are heading next. So we are seeing that. Who knows? Tomorrow the receptor is data. Let's go back. So as technology is moving, let's so much why we can go. Any question? Okay. Okay. So now, as we have revolution, industrial revolution, because the environment we are in is education, research. That's what because we have industrial revolution. We also have industrial revolution. Have moved forward. No one sitting down and pouring on slave and they tell them to communicate what I've said. Nobody does that anymore. But anywhere they are doing it, you will get out a lot of output. You will get good output. Now industries is complaining that the people of Ghana, they are not doing anything. Their brains are blocked. Because we're not having anything to block it, they are not communication to remove them. So we have 24.0 up to 26.0. Not that we have in what in the industrial revolution. So a lot has happened. Teachers sector know what happening. I think the happening is success, but you don't better people getting things out of what students. We also have interactive learning using digital resources of the internet. That's education 2.0. Then we moved. Sorry, this is okay. We have the student center. That was education 3.0. A lot. What is technology to all the way to education 6.0 data autonomy. Now you hear with me that what internet brought, that we're talking about data, big data, AI. What it brought is that we have the education revolution that can make you learn on your own without a teacher. That's this time around autonomous education. You know, some people might not just go enter into a classroom, but they will come out plus whenever they do those exams. Reason that there is a lot of resources that we have called AI resources. So we call this self-adaptive resources, data resources that can make you, as you learn today, internet predicts where you should be tomorrow, predicts what you should learn the next day, and that's where education has moved to personalized learning. So the essence here is that we are here to collaborate. You see, this is National Center for Technology Management, Wentworth University, and University of Lagos. Research has gone beyond working alone. You have to collaborate for you to bring out something that can affect. So what is the essence of doing research? We are here to affect lives. Anything you're doing that's not affecting lives, please check again. And you actually, where is it leading you to? So, 5 strategies for enhancing research collaboration, training programs like what we are doing here, and communication skills. You can bear with me that any program you go, how do you get something out of it? And see how that will enhance whatever you're doing. And let it move towards social good for humans. Social, why social? Is because we need something that will benefit us. If we don't have this electricity now, someone designed it, right? And everyone is using it and enjoying it. After that research and nothing came out, and we are still in the stone age, what do we tell ourselves? What did the research bring? Nothing. So if you are doing research and it's not going to bring something, please check again. What is it going to bring? Now we have collaborative tools and celebrating milestones. So when we collaborate,
we'll see that at the end, tools will come out. That will be effective and useful for what? Human. They will celebrate those milestones, clear expectations and guidelines, trust and support, regular progress meetings for us to collaborate. That's why we created the WhatsApp group, so that we meet there, we discuss, and what we progress. So, thank God that the government representative is here. You see, we need to do what we call triple helix. Triple helix is industry, government, and academia. We can't work in silos. If you say we work here, we don't know what's going on there. But when they bring the problem and come here, then that will make us activate what we say we are researching. And that will make us do research, meaningful and effective research. So there are different competencies that are required when you want to be an experienced researcher. Now, these are the things listed here. Ability to learn and adapt, etc. Ability to work in a team, ability to develop a network, communication skills, and all that. Then personality aptitude, that creativity, etc. Now, these things here, while I do the slides, for you to know, these are the things that can help you to be an effective researcher. However, there is one more. Destructive researcher. Why is it destructive? We have destructive technology. Things are changing. Things are moving faster. How do we become a destructive researcher? Ideas turn to goods and services. And that's why research has left, I'm a science student, I'm an art student, to what? Goods and service. What good are you bringing to service what? Humanity. So that's what research, innovation. So I want to tell you that if you are not doing anything innovative, then we should check that we should try and what? Make a U-turn. Because in life, what we know that we think is the best, and we see something better, we do what? We unlearn and do what? Move. So innovation is what is thriving everywhere. And why innovation? We never had innovation when I was in primary school. Or maybe they did, but I didn't know. But what I have seen now, after going to different countries, and I have a little bit of exposure to see what's going on outside, I know that innovation is what will bring the goods and services to humanity. And so in Unilag, we are not left behind as well. In Unilag, we have innovation hubs. These are the hubs in Unilag. Please give a round of applause to Unilag. So we have design studio. For any Unilag students here, what department? Hey, that's an answer. What department?
Oh, electrical. Sorry.
You said engineering. If you say engineering, and I'll say science, which department is that? So, electrical engineering. Now, why I asked you, do you know about these hubs?
Yes.
All of them?
Not all.
Okay. How many do you know here?
6 of them.
You tried, but I don't know for yourself. Yeah, but you need to know, because this is what we need to start preaching. Innovation hubs, innovation places where people can go and become who they're supposed to be. So just don't be caged. That's the essence. So we have a design studio. Design studio is the hub, is in Unilag here. It's very close to social science. We also have BOI co-working space, back of industry co-working space. That place is where back of industry sponsor that space. And the entrepreneurial center, the director of the entrepreneurial center is heading it. So what they do there is people come, bring their ideas, and they turn their ideas to goods and services. Anything we are doing, before computer science, we are speaking flat. Meanwhile, we are getting no money. We don't know that we're collaborating with others to bring out the best of that computer science in us. Because we think you can write code and exactly magic. How is it serving humanity? Since I started doing collaborative efforts, I became better. I understand what's going on. You need to first of all put everything on the table and know that you need other people to work, excel, and do something that will be effective. If you stay there and you don't do anything, whatever you're designing will be deficient. You will be biased. So we now have BOI co-working space. That's what they do there. We have Meetup. Meetup is who doesn't Meetup? Yeah, so we have Meetup where they train students to learn software, how to develop software. They do these trainings there as well. And we have the deputy director of Meetup here. Please show raise your hands up. Yeah, so, and we have Fab Lab. Fab Lab is next door. Fabrication lab. That is the next door, yeah? And then the lead member is here as well, Chika. If you have a break time, please go in and see what is there. It's sponsored by French Embassy. They have equipment, they have the destructive printing, etc. Then we have Math House. Do you know what math means? You see, math people know it's making a difference. Are you familiar? But you know what math is. Great. Now it's making a difference. If you go there, you see a lot of things. It is a so don't leave. That's what we are closing early. Please take a turn. It is very close, yeah. Take time and go. You will see what's going on there. Your mind will be open. And this time around, you will see a lot of things that will show you. If anybody that's very good in arts or you have interest in arts, you will love that one. So it's also what an innovation hub. We also have Ella, where you are. A round of applause for us. Yeah. So I'm not coming to dwell on what we do, but here is the Entrepreneurial and Skills Development Center, also in Univ, very close to social sciences. We also have non-photos. You know that non-photos are here. Some people are working in non-photos here. Where is this? What do you do in non-photos? As a trained drone engineer, he works in their research and development section. They sell cars. They also, I think they have selfie as well, and they develop drones as well. So and he's also part of us there and part of Fab Lab. So that's the kind of thing. And he's a two student in education. A round of applause for him. Now we have the innovation space at innovation, technology and management office. So they are the ones that manage all of us. So that particular office, they have all of us in their time. So sometimes they ask us, what do you need? I will tell them, well, I've never considered all things I've done there. You know where I really like. So that's the hubs we have. So this is why do we have all this innovation hub? People go to express themselves. You can't express yourself in class. I'm here for 2 hours. What to start express? Let me finish my own. I go and go. There, come to the lab. So you go to all these hubs to express yourself. You bring out your creative mind, bring out your ideas, and we turn them towards goods and services. So here at Salem, I just want to explain it to you before. How many 1 minute? Okay, thank you. So for here, this lab was set up in 2018. No, well, 2018, and it was one small thing, half of this place. And when I finished my PhD, I came back to the funds, and they told me go home and develop, because sometimes people will travel, they don't want to come back. So of course I knew I was coming back because I have a husband. And I didn't go with him. So I knew I was coming back. So when we are coming back, they said they selected my own project. I said, we'll give you small research grants. Go home, develop things that you have learned. And that is how you can impact your own small space. So when we came, we are looking for space to start what you have learned. What I worked on was using machine learning to inspect robots in underground mine. Now, the essence of that project was we wanted to do what we call the mine safety inspection, because it was South Africa and they are into mine, a lot of miners die when they go for all those things. So we decided to use robots to do that. Now, I did that, but most of the things that we worked on was software. So when I came back, I needed to have a touch of hardware, because that's where collaboration can come in. Because I'm pure computer science, not engineering. I came back and I started looking for people in engineering that can give me a touch of what hardware, so that we can marry the two to what the balance. So when I came back, thankfully we have a good vice chancellor that really liked young doctors or young physicians, and he decided to help us. He decided to give us space so that we can start executing whatever we said we want, and he was impressed. So that was how this lab came to be. So we started there, and what we do, we try to engage in industry-supported research. We also organize local and international competitions. Every year we go for competition, robotic competitions. They are preparing for one that is going to happen in January. Now, we foster grassroots participation. So we now realize that we tried, it was actually the Vice Chancellor's idea that we should go to the grassroots, that is primary, secondary, and do what we call community, corporate social responsibility. So we went there and we now realized that people are more interested than those in the university. And we don't blame them, because if you are now in university, you want to make sure you are first class to graduate, right? And they will come and call me to do what is not in my course. So they don't, but you have a lot as well that have interest in what we are trying to prepare. So we started going to schools around the corner, sponsored by he sponsored the first one, and he said train only girls. Go to the secondary school around us and train only girls. So we now started coding with Python. So we picked 50 girls the first year, and we trained only girls. And you will see the pictures. And the next year, we said only girls. Nah, I checked this thing. I checked this thing. After training these girls, they will go home and meet what? Different men. So, yeah, because if you train them and leave them, they will be the ones leading in the heart. That's not how scripture made it. So we said, we have to make them to be growing together. You know why they say gender equality? Because, yes, they should all learn and grow, because some men also need training. So the next year, I went and I recruited boys and girls. He said, no, I said only that. I really see the girls. I saw both. So that's how we started combining the two. Now, so that is the person, Professor Deligiannidis, is the person that made this to be a reality. Because we are doing it in my small office. Then we applied to come here. He gave us. Then the second person has been supporting us. We came with nothing. So we got someone who's called Engineer Ajayi. He's in Ireland, but he has EdTech here. So he helped us to buy. He gives us robots that we can't afford ourselves. He has given us up to 4 robots or 5. And that's the picture of the ones they gave us the other time. Then the other woman is what's her name? Engineer Fumi. Do you remember her son? Yeah, so she started supporting him. So Univ stopped supporting us. So Univ stopped, of course. We are in a federal institution, no money in the slogan. So we started looking out for people that can support. So she took over the children problem, because most of the people you go to, they like the children thing more than those in the university. So that's what we noticed. So she took it for up to 2 or 3 years. Then this last year, this one came from the US and he supported us as well. Dr. Kayode said, that's how we now moved. Now, this is our current Vice Chancellor. But when we took this picture, she was the Deputy Vice Chancellor. Then this was the first investor that made us become the Professor Deligiannidis. And this is where they gave us the robots. And so we now started with these students. These are students that we started with. And these students, we are just moving. They were all passionate, and the whole thing was pushed by the students. And all of them, you know where they are. You want to see? Who extended this? So this one is a senior software engineer, finished from the department. This one is Stacy. Used to work with Patricia, but she has moved now. I think she's in the US. Toby is working with Microsoft. Toby is from what's the name of this department? Toby's department, systems engineering, sorry. This two computer science. So this one, I just said she's the US. This one is a senior software. All of them, look at all of them. They are all doing well. That's the students we are talking, and that's how it happened. And so that 2018, I'm lucky that as we had it in mind, we just got people that came to come from a competition in Ethiopia, and we went. After that, we did in Unilag. Those are the girls that I showed you that they all got out. They all come, we call them code angels. Then they were scared to program the robots, but when they started, they were making headlines. Then this was Ghana. So these are just process. These are all the things that were passed over the years up to now. Just trying to explain to you so that we take one of your time. Thank you very much. You are
Thank you very much, Chika. A round of applause again once more for our host here today. She said something that captivated me when she was making a speech. She said we are in the federal government establishment where the slogan is no money. But we have the DGCEO of the federal government agency, the National Center for Technology Management, and has deemed it magnanimous and as magnanimous enough to give us this opportunity and hosted us, is feeding us with everything. Please give our DGCEO a round of applause. We did not say no money.
also, we need it for our support.
Thank you very much. We want to take reaction to Dr. Chika's presentation. I think some of us have one or two things to ask. Well, let's count. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Nobody is the okay. And DG, let's start with DG. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the excellent presentation. That was wonderful. I finished on systems engineering. And if you know Prof, we call Boso, Professor Vincent Olushola, and former VC, Peter Obe. They were the first to set up robotics in systems engineering. And I remember in 2002, I was undergraduate there. We have manipulators and a lot of robotics kits. And I want to say that the first PhD we have in Nigeria, the first robotics PhD we have is from systems engineering. Dr. Ayomo, it's not a South Africa picture. So I want to say that what level have you done to cooperate? Because we have expertise in systems engineering. Systems engineering is the first in West Africa to do robotics engineering.
Okay. Yes, I know Dr. Ayomo. I know that when you move, I have the spaces because when I came back, I got the spaces to look at sports. I know him, but systems engineering students are here, right? Toby, that I showed you was from systems. Most majorly, when you are there, you might not be able to express yourself, but you express the innovation hub. So we still collaborate, if you can say that. Then most of them are volunteers from there too. And I didn't remember to mention that we have volunteers here, these people wearing shirts, and all of them are not here now. But one thing that drives people here is what we call passion. We don't give them money. So that's why at the end of the day, they develop themselves and get better things when they need. Thank you.
I really enjoy your presentation. I want to speak on behalf of my university. So that's why I am here. About establishing the kind of hub that we are seeing here, you also presented to us. So I want to ask, in what way can we collaborate? Because definitely I'm going to write my report. Some is shop. The true Malaysia the actions. So that's any area we can elaborate. You are here at the report for assignments. Also from our US. That's my own.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So let's pick another question that I can answer.
Engineer.
Good morning, everyone. Mine is more of a comment, observation, and also advice. My name is Engineer Shawren. I work with NACETEM. There is a gap, and you identify that gap. I'm glad that you did. There's a gap, the researcher and the industry. Somehow, these research outcomes end up on the shelves, and that's the end. The link between the researcher and the industry should be strengthened, and there's a lot to do in that aspect. For you, I see an opportunity, a big opportunity, because if you link more with industry and with relevant government bodies, these people that you have, there is a lot in store for them. Just as you showed the Ethiopia and all the other pictures that you showed us, most of them are working here and there and all that. I was trained in nuclear science. At some point, I worked in some nuclear power plants. We found out that all that we were taught in school, and I'm using this to buttress what the Dept said yesterday about this dichotomy between science and art. When you get out there, the world is changing faster than we are moving along. And when you get out there, you find out that there's no clear physics, there's no clear art. Everything is merging together. When we were at the plant in Germany, we had to go through, and thank God that even as an engineer, biology was part of the main subjects that you have to take in secondary school. So, of course, in university, I didn't have to take any biology courses. The system had it too, but the system had it that as an engineer, you didn't need to know anything more, anything further about biology. But that can be, so it cannot be more far from the truth. Because when I went into nuclear engineering, I found out that we had to go through rigors of cell biology. You just don't be, you are not just a nuclear engineer and you are working in a plant. You need to know the effect of radiation at cell level. You need to know malignancy, you need to know the effect of bombs, you need to know the dose rates and how you can mitigate against overexposure and so many things. You need to understand the kidney, the vital organs. It was deep biology, even as a very technical person. The same thing, you have to know the regulations as stipulated by the United Nations on nuclear safety. You have to understand how the mechanisms and framework for everything works. So somehow it's begs again what the PD said yesterday that, and I'm happy when you said somebody from education was here. So, I mean, you can imagine. So, and who knows, education may be so far from what he's going to be doing in Microsoft tomorrow. So, I believe that that is very important, and we understand that, that the curriculum needs to be adjusted such that everything should be, all encompassing. And let me end by just saying that if you take a step further and collaborate with industry and with relevant government agencies like NACETEM, you will find out that there are skill gaps in the industry that need to be filled. And these skill gaps are very, very essential. Some of them are specialized, very specific and peculiar. And the industry is actually waiting and relying on people like you to come and fill those skill gaps. And so we in NACETEM will be happy to work with you. We are, like the PG said, we collect data and we have valuable data on these skill gaps. And we can actually help to direct you and guide you as to what obtains in industry, as to the skill gaps and what you can tailor some of your research and some of your programs to, that can be able to be of value, direct value from here into industry directly. Thank you.
The chairman of the AI Ireland, as well as the head of department. I'm really delighted, at the presentation you made. In my most recent history, I was the center leader of one of the Africa centers of excellence. I know the beauty is that most of the vice chancellors of the 10 original centers usually look around. Professor Odusanya is somebody that I always banter with most of the time to go for conferences and all that. And I've seen a lot of movement in other places. In 2012, I was doing a residency in Princeton, and I saw them at that time developing these UAVs. Of course, it was futuristic to us, 2012. You can imagine the students were already working on UAVs. I think 2 years later, I saw UAVs in the market, being sold as toys. Everything we do, please think of those toys, because China developed toys. So don't think anything is too small. That's to everybody. Back to what you are saying, I think collaboration is key, and we need to find appropriate collaboration that will help all of us develop to the next level. Our major problem is data. We need to generate our own data, and that data, we are in data development realm. Let us have our own data to add to the rest of the world, and I think that's one important strategy. How do we do these areas that we are generating data? Never our power generation, one big data set. In fact, probably the biggest data set that we have, driver's license and all of this. Data harmonization is one thing, and we need to really go to industry. I think one of the weaknesses of our education here is that we separate from our customers, and we need to look at the customer system, whereas we'll be looking at those who send children to school, their own customers. The students themselves are now customers because now someone has made it so that they have money in their hands. And I think that will stop some of the agitation of the system. Because now the students have money, they will bring the money and pay to the system. If that system fails them, they will draw their money. That's probably what is happening behind the scenes. So we should have a better relationship with our customer, just like international research. And if we use that customer approach, I think we'll do better. Again, when you are talking collaboration, I see the attempt here on the Fab Lab. I see the Innovation Center in Abuja, called Innovate, supported by the Israeli government. I see the OAU Park in Olushola University, and I see multiplicity of efforts. In fact, yesterday, on Monday, when I was in the program, I reminded people that Professor Shokola had a group that was working with robotics, and we were supporting him at the African Center of Excellence. So even within the campus, there are efforts that are vital. Perhaps maybe one duty you have to do is now bring everybody together. First, to start focusing their attention on generating Nigerian data. Let us work with the power holding companies so that we now use their data and begin to work on it. Because there's a lot to do with data that is in their hands. We have Ministry of Agriculture trying to understand who farmers are in Nigeria. That's another huge data set. I think by the time we work on these data sets, to help us in that way. And what I'm proposing is what we propose on what we are calling the NACETEM AI ecosystem, where we try to bring everybody together and agree, and we need your expertise on what are the issues that we need to focus attention on. I'm talking of generating our own data sets so that people can now have data to work with. We have our stock exchanges, even though what is happening there is not, very transparent, but you can bring clarity to data. So I think we should start engaging on our own data, and then for us to all collaborate into one system. I'm going to have a meeting with the head of Innovate Center, and they have a very strong connection with Dept. Maybe what we will propose is that Dept will now form a big collaboration for all the people working on AI, so that we strengthen what we are doing, so that our efforts will not be divergent, and then we all collapse our efforts into one and push, and then work with Wentworth, who has shown interest by coming to study here and strengthening all these efforts so that they are not dispersing or peaceful. I think at the end of the day, we will have a guide. And one of the things that I want us to focus on the young ones, so that immediately somebody goes through this collaborative system, they point them to us. And then we can now show them as examples that look at what coming together has given us. We bring people into the system, we turn them as if they are in a washing machine, or we put them into places where they can now fall back into. So we need to have this kind of dialogue among ourselves. And I want to leave it to you to help us, because we need your help, because you are the experts. We can just do the administration, but we have the resources and human things here to help manage part of that ecosystem, especially when it comes to vision, because these are the people who are going to make everything happen. All we can do is try to come together in terms of some kind of thinking, but the drive is going to come from your own. But I assure you, I'll try to bring all those people I know who have been working on artificial intelligence, robotics, and all of that, bring the efforts together. There have been a lot of tremendous impact. And people are looking into areas. In fact, security of most of the new drills that are being done inland is done using artificial intelligence robotics. I know of the center in Rome. They have created about 3 layers of entry. If you enter the first layer, they warn you. All powers are gone. If you enter the second layer, they disable you. If you enter the third layer, they kill the person. And therefore, they are protecting workers at the rig. And they are using drones always imported. So the time has come for us to look at the 3 elements of drone manufacturers. And I'm talking manufacturing, I'm not talking about things. The copper coils that are used to coil and turn to make the rotors, and the small metal that will make the magnetic strip, that will make the rotors of different shapes and sizes, and the machines that will come with that. Then battery assembly plants for different batteries that will put together the road. So that 2 very important things. The electronic components, air flights, management system, all those electronic components, we can outsource those ones. So we have a research group that starts thinking about them and innovating around new opportunities. First of all, we can even come to the security and say, look, if you are going to deploy any drone, bring it to us, let us equip it or dismember whatever people are bringing to it. Because you are buying these things, you don't know if they are bringing some things into it. So how do you do all of that? I have contact with security agents. I can talk to heads of different and let's do something that the country will recognize us for. I think it's going to come together as strength, because Nigeria is a very complex one. The moment you say you are working with the University of Lagos, the University of Liverpool will ask you how come. But if we all come together and a unit that look, when it comes to artificial intelligence and robotics, we are one, and all of us have a touch point and we are focused somewhere. I think that strengthening will help us in this country. And I see a lot of opportunities. All through your presentation, my mind was going towards how do we come together to become stronger? Because what we are doing are so many individual efforts, so many standalone efforts. I think we need to bring and collapse all of them together and agree among ourselves that we have certain national goals that we want to achieve. And I think that's the way that many things that we have done successfully about Nigeria. So I commend your effort. I commend the students who are working with you. I commend Wentworth and all the people who are not there and even those people who are online. Because what is happening today may be the beginning of a great thing, greater than you can imagine. This university where it's happening is also very important. Remember, this is the University of Ayodele, this University of Keynote, this University of many of the important people in arts, in science. Olushola was here at some point in his career. Mention anybody in academia, this university had some interaction with them at some point. This University of Banjo, and everybody, because the Nigerian university is not a sectional university. This is not a university where you say vice chancellor must come from one village. This is a cosmopolitan university, and this could be the rallying point. So what you have in your hands, it's a call for leadership. That the time has come for you to take center stage and be the leader of rallying everybody around. It need not be in Abuja, it will probably be better here in Lagos, because the center of Nigeria's industrialization is here. And we need to rally everybody around. You have enormous tasks ahead of you. We will stay in the background and support you. And the way I will describe you, you will be surprised when I eulogize the effort that you are making. Because I can just dream, of great things that is going to happen. And I want to put you in the driver's seat. We will stay behind and continue to support you, knowing that there is a lot of potential and a lot of energy there. And galvanizing that energy is what is important. So thank you, I commend you, and I really
Thank you very much. CEO. I think we can now release Professor Chika in Harvard, Banjo.
So the collaboration I will discuss with him, so I will take time.
So just one more. Yes, I want to really commend you again. I mean, I'm not going to I know I can't do what the DG can do because I really also want to appreciate his support for this kind of innovation. This is going to give hope to our younger ones, and this is the kind of vision that we have all been envisaging, even as a lab from my lab in United States at Wentworth. And I want to say that we are on board by all means to see where the next step will take you. And I can't remember if you mentioned the activities you have also been doing to empower young girls. Because the time, yeah. So because I'm being a little bit partial or biased, yeah. Because I know you also spoke about those activities that, because we know in Nigeria that is also another problem, a matter for another day. Because I was also once a young girl in Nigeria, and I know what young girls went through and are still going through. And I know that is why people like you and I want to see what we missed. Being a young girl in technology, being a young woman in technology, we don't want people that are coming behind to miss it. So please also keep up that good work to make sure that, because it's not even a Nigerian thing alone, it's a global advocacy all over the world. There is still very strong decline in that area. Apparently there is many obvious reasons for that. Like I said, this is not the place for that, but I see that you're also involved in making sure that nobody is left behind. So, and I want to say that with all the universities that are present here or remotely, this will be a way by which we should connect. I think somebody mentioned also that sometimes do this kind of meeting, and then suddenly everybody just say bye-bye, and there's no more interaction. I think this should not be the case for this, and that is why personally I made sure that, just like even when I was talking with the DG yesterday, I mentioned that only people that nobody was forced to come to attend this event. Likewise, people in remote. It's only people that took the time. We know though it is free, but time is money. So I've invested the time. Some people traveled down, some people, and there was an extra step of saying accept the do an acceptance. After this event, there will be a report starting from the plot and graph and visualization of how many people heard about it, how many people applied, how many people were emailed to say you have been accepted and invited and everything, and how many people accepted to accept. And then how many people for the people that accepted to accept eventually showed up. So the curve keeps going down, right? And so people that are here, it shows the commitment. So that shows the spirit. And I don't think this is a kind of group that can easily be quenched, no matter what. Even from the conversation that I've been seeing yesterday, right? So I also need a little bit of nudge anyway, because I know we are all very busy, right? So, but I think this is a group that if they send you an email, you don't respond, I know they will send another one and another one until when you respond. That is the spirit. Because that is what I will also do if I want to get something. So I want to, on the last note, encourage every one of us that is there. Don't be discouraged. I remember when I was doing my PhD, even before, let me say when I was doing my PhD, after I got my PhD, when I was a lecturer at the University of Banjo, even before then, when I was at Banjo University, I didn't allow anything to deter me. I didn't want to, I played the system quite all right. I was always nagging and complaining about the system. But the wreckage in the system is not going to fix me, right? So I decided to invest in myself, system or no system, right? I put generator in my trunk and drive to campus. I drive back home again with the same generator to use it at home every day and all those things. I bought portable internet and all those things. And I know many of you also do it. That's what, just don't let all those things deter you. Be determined, be passionate about it, and let's work together with that spirit. So that's what I want to say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Chika. Okay, to our online participants, if we have anyone, please signify by raising your hand. As the last speaker was speaking, I can see that she was a woman biased. I didn't say she's gender biased, but thank God we have people like Dr. Chika here, who is also leading from, the front. Also, we have Dr. Ogulumani. She's an electrical engineer. Let's give her a round of applause. When the DG was talking, he also said, he mentioned some renowned people who are at one point or the other, they passed through the University of Lagos. So at one point or the other, I was also hosted here in the University of Lagos. I was fed and I was trained for a few weeks during my doctoral studies. And the man that hosted us and facilitated everything then is also here present with us. Please help me give a round of applause to Dr. Dept. Thank you very much for your welcome. Also, I won't go without mentioning my Dr. Dept colleague. He happens also to be my elder brother. I hope Dr. Dept will extend my message to him. He's also an associate professor of urban housing, faculty of environmental sciences, and also the deputy director of international affairs of the University of Lagos. Please also give him a round of applause. Thank you.
So there is a question from the chat from Abdul Fatah Oladili. How do the collaboration support interdisciplinary research? Are there specific initiatives or programs that encourage collaboration across disciplines? In my case, as a marketer, I'm interested in your remarks about products and services. Dr. Chika. How do the collaboration support interdisciplinary research? Are there specific initiatives or programs that encourage collaboration across disciplines? In my case, in marketing, I'm interested in your remarks about products and services.
Okay, yes. I told you we are here, we don't have a particular field that are working here. It's your passion that will lead you. Because most times what we study in university, because that's what jobs for could lead us to, right? If I don't even know what you have in mind, but you needed that certificate. So if that is what your passion is, then you chase it. But if you have passion to be in this kind of area, you're welcome. Because we don't have only computer science, we have people from education, we have people from medicine, somebody from physiology here. The last person that left that's very creative, that does all our design, is from physiology, and Daniel. So we have people from across different fields here. We have someone from quantity survey, we have people from physics, we have people from education, we have people from arts. So it's your passion. So that is interdisciplinary research. So when you come, you bring your creative mind. Because what is coming from the mind is the main thing. It's not what they say you should do. So that's why we support it. That's what we do here. And that's why the Professor Goody, the former Vice Chancellor, said this place is not for a department, it's for people that's what are passionate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think the next item is our presentation on the NACETEM ecosystem that we're trying to build. So please stay glued to your screen for the next few minutes. Thank you.
If the collaboration is possible for undergraduate students, and I would say yes. Actually, undergraduate students will be backbone of collaboration. So please, you have to be studying here. In my school, we have what we call undergraduate research, right? So we always want to also have what we call for that what you do during your whereby all you do during your policy work here, industrial training, that's what we call for. For some students because you're already actually in a where they become a professor like me or someone, so all they need to do is get trained as a researcher. Some will want to get trained as an industry to go and work for industry, but some want to get trained as a researcher. So they work those of us as a researcher at their own work or at their own industrial training. And it's like a full semester, actually 2 full semesters compulsory. You can't graduate without it. And so 2 full semesters in your junior year and your senior year. And there's also an optional one in the second year where you can just do it for and get paid for it. Get paid your food, the working that those are also the students. And those students don't work on research, they attend conference, they publish. Because they are planning their putting up the foundation to do research. So yes, please don't see yourself being oh, I think I've been talking and nobody is hearing me.
So, don't see yourself as being left out as students. Don't see yourself being left out. You are the most important thing. You always tell students, if you are not here, I can't be there. So you are more important to me than here. So if you're a student and you're interested in research,
when you grow and you can begin to mentor your research process. In conferences, you have student session. The current thing we are planning in the current workshop we are planning more of the out.
You already have information that don't raise the I don't rate the people on the I don't know if the people on the internet
They want these people also have information about that conference, but I will share it to the group if they want.
So students can submit paper here.
And that is the kind of collaboration.
Thank you
Thank you very much. Let's listen to.
STEM AI Center of STEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS. STEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
The NACETEM
STEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
The NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by Daimless.
NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS. NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
The NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by Daimless.
NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
NACETEM is building an AI ecosystem of excellence with a private sector partner.
It's an initiative that stemmed from NACETEM trying to contribute to the national AI strategy. And what this aims to do is to basically bring all stakeholders,
put them into integrity with the infrastructure required, the data, and also the
NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
The NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by Daimless.
NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by DIMLAS.
NACETEM is building an AI ecosystem of excellence with a private sector partner.
It's an initiative that stemmed from NACETEM trying to contribute to the national AI strategy. And what this aims to do is to basically bring all stakeholders,
put them into integrity with the infrastructure required, the data, and also the enablement to create an atmosphere where people learn, co-create new opportunities for the nascent economy.
On this platform, we're able to create pathways for every stakeholder that wants to participate in the AI economy to have their AI goals realized.
What is exciting about the NACETEM ecosystem is that we are also bringing in the diaspora Nigerians and people who love Nigeria and want to work in the Nigerian and African environment. And this will help to clean up, the possibility of having those who are not really experts but are pundits within this economy.
I believe this ecosystem benefits many, if not all, of the sectors of the economy.
The AI ecosystem gives us an opportunity to enter into the digital economy, which we here in NACETEM believe it's one of the greatest opportunities for Nigeria to have another economic hub. So while we are developing this ecosystem and trying to ensure that we have sufficient number of people with the cognate skills coming together with the brightest and the best in our society, it therefore becomes important that we let people know what we are doing and associate with those who are of like mind and bring them into a platform that everybody can collaborate and co-create opportunities for a large section of the Nigerian population who needs these kinds of knowledge. We are onboarding stakeholders such as government agencies like ourselves, private sector organizations, and the likes.
But more importantly, we're targeting the education sector, as we believe the universities, the polytechnics, the vocational training centers, these are places that where we will find such people who are AI development driven.
The NACETEM AI Center of Excellence, powered by DEMLabs, will allow students like myself delve deeper into the field of AI research and development, adding to the growth of AI in Nigeria, as well as improve on what we already know. Students like myself who have interest in the field of AI research and development will be given access to more data and resources that will allow students like myself delve deeper into AI research and development, as well as create AI-driven projects.
We are collaborating with the University of Lagos and Wentworth University, and we'll be hosting faculty from Wentworth University physically on ground to train people.
And we as NACETEM, we will manage the communications and the transfer of information and knowledge and everything that goes on within the platform.
My name is Shawren. I'm a student of Miwa International University in the Cybersecurity Department, and I was fortunate enough to carry out my internship at the National Center for Technology Management, NACETEM.
I'm Joseph Webby, CEO, Chief AI Ecosystem Builder at Dymus. Dymus is the #1 ranked AI ecosystem builder platform globally. We're super excited for this partnership with NACETEM to launch the NACETEM AI Center of Excellence powered by Dymus.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Joseph.
Okay, there's a bit of echo in the background. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, should I get started?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Joseph Webby. I'm the Chief AI Ecosystem Builder, CEO of Dymus, and one of the co-founders. Our company is a New Jersey-based company. We are looking forward to this partnership with NACETEM and signing the agreement in December. The whole idea behind this ecosystem platform is to create pathways for every stakeholder that wants to participate in the AI economy. So our company is a software company, and we have an all-in-one platform to build, manage, and grow AI ecosystems. What that means is every stakeholder in that ecosystem now has a pathway to participate in the AI economy. So about our team, myself, I have an AI master's degree via the Vector Institute in Toronto with Queen's University, in which Dr. Jeffrey Hinton was our chief scientific advisor. Dr. Hinton is one of the godfathers of AI. I'm also an alumnus of Harvard Business School and a member of the World Economic Forum AI Expert Network. Bhavani, my partner and CTO, studied computer science at Harvard and Penn State. Fani is one of our investors in Silicon Valley, as well as the former president of the Harvard Business School Club of Northern California, and also a member of the World Economic Forum. And if anybody has seen the Facebook movie, How They Founded Facebook, the Winklevoss twins, Dr. Howard is one of our investors and partners as well. So countries are launching national AI strategies, and they need a software to manage the strategy. So how do you operationalize what's in the strategy? How do you get all the stakeholders on board? And when I did my AI degree, Canada was the first country to launch this national AI strategy. So we learned a lot. What Canada did was they built their AI ecosystem from scratch. So unlike the US, in the US, the AI ecosystem exists because of the great universities that are funded by the government and have been there for many years. The AI ecosystem in America just flourishes because of the density of talent. But Canada, what they did was they built it from scratch. And because I did my AI degree in Toronto, I was able to find the way that the model was done. So we copied that and put it on a platform and platformized this AI ecosystem building process. So in Canada, there are AI centers of excellence in which every stakeholder can participate. And what that means is if I'm a student, a researcher, a parent of a kid that wants to learn AI, a small business owner, I have a pathway into AI. In the US, there's 4 state governments that have announced AI hubs in their state. And the problem with these AI strategies and AI hubs is that AI is exponential, but academia, government, and regulation is linear. So how do you continue to create inclusive pathways into AI for every stakeholder that wants to participate? You have high school students, you have undergraduates, you have graduates, you have faculty, you have researchers, entrepreneurs, small business owners, government officials. Everybody that wants to participate in the AI economy should have a pathway into AI. So on our platform, which I'm going to spend a few minutes to demo the platform, every resource that's in that ecosystem, we verify the profiles, the data, the labs, the AI projects, and then we build corridors to established hubs. So an emerging AI hub can't build their local ecosystem without a corridor to an established hub. Same as how the DG mentioned earlier that there's a partnership now with Wentworth and leveraging resources at the University of Lagos. So an emerging AI hub cannot build their ecosystem without leveraging an established one. Why? Because AI is about the people. It's about having the density of talent and people that are working on AI come together and collaborate towards bigger projects in AI. So everything from identifying market-driven R&D challenges to subject matter experts. So if I'm a lawyer and I'm working on a legal AI project, I need a lawyer. If I'm a doctor, I need working on a healthcare AI project, I need a doctor. So subject matter experts as well need to have pathways into AI and AI labs. And one thing that's our most recent contribution to the World Economic Forum, and hopefully I'll shed some more light on this when we meet in person in December, every region has what we call the WTP, willingness to participate in the ecosystem. So every region should identify their competitive advantage. Why would I want to participate in an AI ecosystem? I need to know what are the top 6 to 8 attributes that drive the user's willingness to participate in that ecosystem. So for example, this is the willingness to participate in the Toronto AI ecosystem are driven by attribute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Nigeria as well, and NACETEM needs to identify what are the attributes. Why would somebody in Massachusetts or California or UK or Europe want to participate in the Nigeria AI ecosystem? We need to identify those attributes. And the way we identify them is through collecting that data and putting everything on one platform. So every stakeholder has a goal in AI. You need to think to yourself, what is your goal in AI? When I started my AI journey, my goal in AI was to get a degree with the word AI in the degree and work with the best research lab in the world. And that's how I came across the work of Dr. Jeffrey Hinton and the rest. And these stakeholders, they need to have their hand held through the process because AI is moving very, very fast. And whatever background the learner is from, they need constant guidance and access to resources. So let me switch over. Sorry, I have a bit of a flu. Let me switch over to the demo of our software. Okay, can you see my screen, the browser?
Yes.
I assume yes. Okay. So I'm going to do for you a demo of the New Jersey AI ecosystem, which is our home state. So when you come to onboard onto the platform, we make it frictionless for you to sign up. And what that means is you'll need an email and a password, and then tell us what are your goals in AI. If you're a business, you want to maybe acquire early customers for your startup. You're interested in AI for small business, AI for government, AI for policy, ethics, build your AI strategy. You want to look for an angel investor in AI. You want to attract AI talent. You want to build AI capabilities in your company. You want to career switch into AI. You want to collaborate with a researcher, continuing AI education. So there's so many different goals that you could choose in AI. You want to get certified in AI. You want to hire an AI degree holder. You want to get an AI degree. Responsible AI, or even the Rome call for AI ethics, which is the Pope's agenda for AI. You want to mentor an AI, you want to study AI at MIT, or you want to volunteer to teach, etc. And then this is our map for New Jersey, where remember I said creating inclusive pathways into AI. So this is a real-time map of all the resources in the state of New Jersey where stakeholders can participate. So eventually, hopefully in Nigeria, we'll be able to light up the map where every corner of Nigeria, there's people that have pathways into AI, no matter where they come from and wherever they're located. So in New Jersey, you can see there's a concentration of resources around. This is the Princeton University area, Rutgers, close to New York, and a bit down close to Philadelphia. So even the state of New Jersey, we need to have more coverage in AI where stakeholders have a pathway. Now, if I log in to the platform, so this would be a dashboard of what are the resources in New Jersey, the number of degrees, number of researchers, number of grants, number of patents, number of jobs, etc. And then again, the map here. So when we talk about aggregating all the resources, whether I'm looking for a university degree, AI, AI student club, AI investors, government resources, corporate centers, university departments, strategies, centers of excellence, AI for kids, AI for entrepreneurs. They're all on one platform. If I want to see the Princeton AI resources, if I want to see all the projects, there was a mention earlier about researchers finding opportunities. So these are all the AI projects and research opportunities that are in relating to AI ethics, AI agriculture, AI for customer service, cybersecurity, education, entertainment, finance, healthcare, legal tech, marketing, public safety, smart cities, telecommunications. So what happens here is when you share ideas of AI projects, ideas on how they can start their AI journey. How does this AI stuff affect cybersecurity? How does it affect telecom? How does it affect security? So the point of collaboration for research and projects is really important. And then back to the let's say the individuals. So I could filter by different stakeholder types or identify goals individually. So we'll take one user here, for example. this user has identified their AI skills, their AI interests, and then their AI goals. And what happens is now the platform works with the stakeholder to guide them to achieve their goal, and then we hyper localize the profile. So your AI affiliation in New Jersey, AI degree, AI certification, AI lab, global AI labs, university departments, AI investors, etc. All the AI events that are relevant. So of course these are in-person events in New Jersey related to AI, and then jobs or let's say outsourcing opportunities that are specific to AI. So we've removed for now traditional like software jobs and data science jobs. We're only having AI jobs on the platform. So director of AI, senior AI engineer, AI analytics account executive, AI writer, AI model training expert, etc. And then one thing that we open up to the community is share with us your different requests from the community and how the community can help you. So of course, the platform for Nigeria is going to be adapted with the work for NACETEM. But this is the core of the platform. And after we sign the agreements, we'll be launching a waitlist page where, as the video mentioned, collaborating with Nigerians in the diaspora or Nigerians overseas or whoever that wants to work with Nigeria and AI can submit their interest so that when the platform launches officially, then we can have that pipeline of people ready to contribute. So I'll pause here and take any questions. Thank you. One thing I also maybe didn't emphasize is well, it was in the earlier presentation, but the idea is that every stakeholder, there should be corridors to established hubs. So if you're in Nigeria and you want to have the AI corridor to Massachusetts, to New Jersey, to California, to Washington, D.C., to Saudi Arabia, it's all on one platform. So that's our advantage that we're able to bring, is to help to create those corridors. Because back to the earlier example is that if an emerging tech hub, an AI hub, wants to build their ecosystem, they need to leverage an established hub. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. We have really enjoyed the ecosystem you are building for Nigeria through the National Center for Technology Management. We are glad to have your presentation. Thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause, please. We'd like to bring to the business of the day, which is basically to be taken by our instructor from Wentworth. This is Technology, United States of America.